What up, guys? Uh, Let's keep grinding. Grinding for the missions is almost gonna be finished in a second, bro. Actually, not in a second, like 2 hours. The blue ticket missions. What's up, tattoos? What up? What up? What's up? Let me see here. Not gonna lie, we have so many rebanner and then we don't get any shit rainbow diamonds. That's so funny, bro. I mean, I'm only get the 2, not the step 3 or 4. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Diamonds. Yeah, we keep going with the Sabo gameplay. Oh, I do have extra HP. Damn. I just know that. Do you want to hop on or you busy? I mean, you don't need to because this is old. I don't really need the big mom medal since this is old. Let's start the game. I watch first game of the day is gonna be facing Alliance. That you don't really need to, cause I'm playing on ult. Ult, I don't care. I don't care about the medals shit. Yeah, just keep doing your stuff. It's fine. Damn, opponent all stack. Opponent gonna be like 210k. Watch. They gonna be like 210k or 220k. Oh, never mind. It's pretty close. It's not that bad. I've released. Yeah, they got white beer. Like, I don't get why people like white beer. For me, a white beer is so boring. You know how funny this is, bro? It's fine. Pretty cool. Waiting for skill 2. Wait, what? It's so laggy too. Sabo in this meta. Yeah, I'm just playing. Just play for fun. Nothing special. Can we dealing with the white beard bullshit? Let him defend it. That's right. What? It's so buggy, bro. I think I'm just gonna back cap. That's right. Oh, he's using his rock. Wait, why don't I my wall get to break his shit? It's crazy, no? Yo, what's up, Keloni? What's up? This is what Whitebeard makes to the meta, right? Just double jerk off and you win the game. It's the same thing with Nuzuru. They jerk off each other and then win the game. At least we got the, free treasure early. We got a lot of runners too, like back to back. Me and the other guy keep like protecting each other. This is alliance battle. Like it's crazy. Do you see all like everything stacked together? It's actually crazy. Like the matchmaking is so beautiful that you cannot imagine, bro. For here going mid is actually risky. It's fine if we cap this. But the Nozoru gonna use his bullshit skill. I don't know why King doesn't go for it. He used Batoshi. He's a dumbass. That's good. We're gonna use Batoshi. I have my haki. I run out of haki. Run out of the haki. Oh, it's not that I run out of haki. It's the Kizaru. This is what I'm telling you guys. Like Kizaru Whitebeard bullshit. It's so lovely, man. It's just so lovely. So he's not doing the map with me. Bro, do you see, guys? He got invincible for like million years. It's so fucking funny, bro. It's fine. We're not gonna do anything, alright? This electric guy. Do you see, guys, that anyways, we lost. I've been using Wildfire, White Beer, or Max Skill and Chopper, like you said, and Cook. I got Max Defense on HP. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I told you, like I know the result of this fucking game. 3 men on the same treasure. That blue shit. Like these people doesn't face like alliance players for some reason. Go face some alliance players, bro. Like these people like need to always face alliance player. Whatever. This meta is so based on alliance, cause there's no a single unit able to handle like three units, which is White Beard, Loser, and Kizaru. Okay, do you see, guys? Like we have alliance player over there. You know what? Just play yourself, bro. Let me get the fuck out. Dude, you play. I'm not playing. Do you see, guys? Like that's how bad the matchmaking is. I don't care if I'm in the room, but in solo queue is crazy. Yeah, in solo queue is crazy. Like I have it back to back. Like the other alliance, obviously they gonna kill immediately, but then they never kill, but they never kill together. Like that's how ridiculous it is. Like, dude, alliance should facing alliance, bro. I know you want alliance, you want like fast matchmaking, but if you think about like fast matchmaking, you only for them to win the game easier, but not for the solo queue players. Like I bet you there's more solo queue player than fucking alliance player, bro. This is why some of the OES cannot be playing the game. Like you're being forced to play meta unit. But even so, you play meta unit, you cannot win the game too. Because you cannot control the game. Especially, you know, it just like, oh, if you play neutral, right? But if you're in solo queue, you're not able to deal with like 3 king on the opponent's side, right? So you do need a good matchmaking for them to work. This is nowadays why like alliance shit is so bad. It's even bad than the 6.5 anniversary, right? Like 6.5 anniversary, like even when I face like alliance shit, like I don't really give a shit, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this, bro? This Gear 5 is like... This Gear 5 is like a bot or some shit. It's fine. We have to cap on here. On the base. Ah, this Gear 5 is cooked. I think he can deal with it. We gotta chill here. Like, I knew he's gonna be dead, bro. Dude, I don't even see his animation, bro. That's how fun the thing is. Like, I don't even see his animations. He's been knocked back, it's fine. What that dude is doing though? We have to dodge. We have to counter. And then we have to capture over there too. Stop him so he can stop capturing. We have to dodge. That's crazy. But anyway, we won. Down you go. See, like, this is how you like able to have chance. Like, you have more chance playing solo. Like, look at this. Like, even they have neutral keys, or even though, you know, they have cool, like, they still right here. You know, they even have that. We still have to win. Not gonna lie though, like, if they play so much as an alliance, they will forget how to play the game. Like me too. Like, if I play so much alliance rooms, I forgot how to play the game. And also, it's not that fun when playing alliance. When you win, it's not that fun. Because you know you're gonna win. Like, it's how crazy, bro. Like, because this current meta, like, you know you're gonna win. So in the rest of the 3 minutes, it's pointless. It's just farming points. Farming point within the next 3 minutes. Like, it's pointless farming point. Like 3-2, right? You're gonna be 3-2 for the whole game, whole 3 minutes. You get your 3-2 early games in 30 seconds, and then you farm points. That's all you do. Like, solo queue is the most fun shit. Not gonna lie. Like, you see various of characters being played, strong and weak. Sometimes you're weak, you can still bounce back, and something like that. You know, the randoms. You got a neutral right here, bro. Oh, I hear that. But well, White Chopper is not going to mid. Like, why he's like to fill the gauge for, bro? It's good. He uses Batoshi. Dude, this is crazy, bro. Dodge. I see. Dude, the camera is beautiful, bro. Dude, the camera is so beautiful, bro. The camera is so beautiful. Dude, I cannot. Dude, the fucking controller sell me, bro. Like, I cannot use my shit. Bro, I can't believe this shit. Like, dude. 2,000 fucking million years. The fucking, dude, budget ass team, bro. Like, fix your goddamn shit, bro. Dude, budget ass shit. Let's do this. He used the dodge. I should have used skill 2 first. Not gonna lie. As you gonna cam you. Yeah, we lost. It's fine. Sabo's so goated. Yeah, he's so goated, bro. Like, I don't know what's that Chopper's doing, bro. Like, in the early game, he should have gone with me in the middle. If I make a little bit better, if I play a little bit better, we could have won that. Do you see all those like Luzuro? They all spammers. Dude. Those spammer, like, I think, like, bet like until next Andy when EX drop, they gonna be like fucking making a new account. Like, just watch, bro. Those spammers, like, they would change every account, every fucking Annie. I'm dead. I don't get it. Like, why Chopper likes to fill his dog shit gauge, bro? Dude, like, what is going on? Like, get off. Chopper is feeling his shit for his good life, bro. Look at that Chopper. Is feeling his shit for his good life, bro. Like, he having a good life on him feeling his shit. Look at this camera, bro. Like this still, that chopper is still on defender mode. I can't even see shit. W shit though. This runner give me the most saying that shit. We got it, bros. W shit though. Yo, W gameplay. Yo, what's up? Like I told you, you know that Batoshi shit, like once he cannot one-shot me, that's gonna happen, bro. That's how bad Nujuro is. Like once he cannot one-shotting runners, like new runners, you know what's up. Using wall attacks. It's still safe to do rerolls. What do you mean rerolls? You want to reroll for EXs? Sure. I mean, just saying, like, you can do whatever shit you want. Like, Bandai doesn't even give a shit about auto clicker. Why? Like, for example, right now they give a shit about hacker, right? Okay, next, where's the auto clicker? They did not deal with the auto clicker. So why you're not gonna do the reroll, or why you're not gonna do the rainbow damage account, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, why scared? Like, they did not deal with the hacker completely yet. They did not do anything to the auto clicker. You know, the areas on the mobile, that dude still auto click to his life, bro. Like, you shouldn't be worried. Yeah. Puri Sharma. Yeah. So why you should be dealing with the rerolls? Like, you shouldn't be worried about the rerolls. You shouldn't be worried about rainbow damage account. Like, you shouldn't be, bro. Like if they ban your account just because you bought a rainbow damage skill, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not playing this shit no more. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Of course, they would definitely. I will guarantee you, like 100%. They ain't gonna do shit. Okay, I got the ticket though, guys. Can I get the unit though? You know, the best thing is to have fun, right? Like if re-rolling a character give you more fun, then do it. It's about more having fun. I got the blue ticket, guys. One hour before leaving, you reach AK Platinum League must score WW. You play in mobile? You play in mobile? Kyoto? You play in mobile or? or things. Yeah, nothing basically. Yeah, mobile. I think mobile got way better gameplay, way better things. Like Steam is fuck. Steam is cursed. Like I play in both version. Like I tried it in mobile too. Like mobile, sometimes you face a little bit like high alliance thing, but you don't face like, for example, like 10 game you only face like two. It's alright. And the power level is also almost the same. But like in Steam, dude, but Steam is competitive. It's not competitive than the mobile because Steam is being forced to connect with the mobile, right? He's being see crossfit across all platform. We're being forced to do a mobile. We connect with mobile. But the thing is, we get more fucking character. Like you already see back to back, our team doesn't have neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something going on with Steam because I even seen the biggest JP YouTuber of OPBR. They even said like Steam solo league is fucked up. Like it's not fucking playable. You have to be enforced to play in the rooms. Like a lot of people saying that shit. Like even two of my friends, right? They dip the Steam. Even though they like to use Steam, they did the Steam and then play on the mobile version. Play some more games. Like there's so many matches I don't have neutral on my team. Do you think that's coincidence? Dude, I play till now. There's none neutral on my team. Like what is the chance? Like you tell me. Like what is the chance of not having neutral in your team when you're playing solo league? Like it's fucking crazy, bro. I'll play this tomorrow. The whole game is fuck up playing against my whole squad. Yeah. Yeah, you're playing against the whole squad. Like look at this. Like look at the top ranking people, bro. Like look at the top ranking people. You think they are sweat? Like do you think they are good? No, they are farmers. They farm with the League Alliance. You know, there's some people. Look at this. It's all fucking alliance. They farming with alliance, bro. Dude, this one got banned. The fuck? Wait, if somebody got his account? Wait, this guy is disabled. What the fuck? Like, look at this. Look at this. This dude is he's farming with the this dude is farming with the what with the fucking alliance. This dude farming alliance, farming. There's some people who is still skill, right? Like before, I don't even see lots of this guy at top 100. You know what I'm saying? Even though they all play, this dude I know he's a really good one because I saw him before in the solo league, perhaps when there's no like when there's no like rooms before. Like I saw, dude, like a lot of this dude doesn't even belong here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this it doesn't even belong here in when it's like solo league era. They grind. They grind. Like, not gonna lie, in solo league era, you don't see this shit. Oh, like I saw him before. There's one guy that I always see in the solo league top 100. Like, always see him every fucking time. Like, he's not playing no more. That dude is a solo league player. That dude is not playing no more, bro. Like, that's already known. Like, this is doo-doo ass game, bro. Dude, there's one guy I always see him in top 100 when there's only solo league. Like, look at this. Chop that shit. Every fucking alliance. Alliance, 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 alliance. I yeah, the legend is not even hard anymore, bro. Legend is not even hard anymore. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not legend. Like, top 100 is not even hard anymore. You just, you know what? Get into alliance back to back, farming, jerking off in the fucking 3-minute game, winning, 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 bro. What a boring ass game have exists. You know, before in solo league battle, like, a lot of them reach like top 100. Those are like real insane players. Because to reach maintaining top 100, you need to win. Like, at least 70% win rate. Like, look at this top 100 people. These top 100 people gotta be having like 99 point something win rate, bro. You know how fucked up that is? Like, what in the fuck in the game have 99% win rate? Not even Dragon Ball Legend, bro. Dude, this is the only game that I have like 4v4 as a T, like 4v4 that you have a 90% win rate. That's how fucked up it is. I saw this dude before in the solo league era on his new account. Like, I saw him on TN2, like, something. Like, dude, a lot of this dude, like, doesn't even belong here. Toji? Yeah, I remember him. He's good. If I remember, he's good in solo league era. Like, a lot of this dude doesn't even belong solo league. Yeah, I know some of their accounts shares status. Dude, yo, I saw so many solo league, like insane solo league player, they drop. They don't play the top rank no more. It's just, dude, sometimes I even see alliance like they are all spammer too. You know why they spam? Because they don't need to know how to play the game. They, you know, the entire, they have every fucking unit, every team, every unit to deal with any composition. And especially on this meta too, like the most boring ass meta, because there's no a single unit able to deal with that 3 character together, which is Kizaru, Nuzuru, and Whitebeard together. There's not a single unit able to deal with them. There's not a single unit able to deal with this 3 unit. So, like I said right now, like, if new EX, the first next upcoming next EX, upcoming next EX, if that fucking EX don't, it is cannot deal with Kizaru, Whitebeard, and Nuzuru together, nah, he's chopped, bro. Don't pull that fucking EX. That EX is trash as shit, bro. Roger cannot, bro. They have Kizaru. They have Kizaru, Whitebeard, and Nuzuru. You tell me a single unit can handle them? These 3 together? There's no a single unit able to handle these 3 together. Can tank Kizaru and the horse. No, he cannot tank shit about the Kizaru. Like, when Kizaru stack up, you cannot tank him. I said it already. Like you need to able to deal with Whitebeard, Kizaru, and Nuzuru together. You know what I'm saying? Like the new EX had to do this. Like if new EX cannot do this, don't ever spend a dime on that shit. Just saying, the first EX is the cannot do that shit. Don't spend a fucking dime. Do you like Kizaru so much? It's not about Kizaru. You know, it's about these three characters together is nearly invincible, bro. Like if you talk about solo character, it is not that much no more. Like uh if you talk about Nuzuru, right? We have King already, right? We have King to deal with. We have Roger to deal with, and then Whitebeard, right? And then Whitebeard come to help, and then Kizaru come to help. These three together is these three together is like invincible. There's no way, like if opponent doesn't have this kind of composition too, they gonna cook. They're cook. Whitebeard, Nuzuru, and Kizaru together. That three together is so insane. Because there's not a single unit able to handle them. Before like before like you know what I'm saying, like before Nuzuru, right? Before Whitebeard buff, right? Like dude, even on Blackbeard area, but Blackbeard able to kill Blackbeard. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Sabo able to deal with Blackbeard and Saturn together. Yes, he's chopped against fighting against Kizaru. But if there's only one Kizaru, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, right? Even though you have Nuzuru, Blackbeard, and Kizaru, right? You still have Law and Gear 5 to able to deal with, Law or Roger able to deal with, a lots of unit. It's not like impossible right now because you you have Whitebeard, Nuzuru, and Kizaru together. Only way is make them pre-made team with good synergy, hella locking, or hella locking solo kill, David boy. Law does pretty good against Kizaru when he gets defense up right now. No, 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 sir. You, David boy, you misunderstand my point. You know why League Alliance is so OP right now, especially like team. You know why they're so OP? Because there's one is defender, right? And there's another one because Nuzuru Kizaru with Whitebeard is invincible wall. It's a huge wall. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge wall. Like how can you? There's not a single unit able to handle it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Like you find the whole dictionary. There's nothing able to handle these three units together. I mean, more important is how you play yourself, not the unit you use. A lot of people use EX, but brain didn't even know what you need to do. But I'm telling you, Whitebeard, Nuzuru with Kizaru, with brain dead, brain rot ass shit, is still very strong, bro. Because their their synergy is too strong. These three synergy is too strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, Kizaru Nuzuru with Whitebeard synergy is too strong. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like like the synergy of Kizaru Horse Whitebeard is too strong. It's just too strong, bro. Like you telling me a new EX could handle this three? There's not no way you're gonna play pull that character. I'm just saying, because this three is a wall. It's literally a wall. If they get the three treasure first, then you cook. You pretty much cook. You pretty much cook. The next year should be handle them or else it's cook. Yes, yes. The next year needs to handle these three together. Kizaru, Nuzuru, and Whitebeard. He needs to handle these three together, bro. Like if you see in a solo league, right, you see bunch of like Nuzuru. It's still alright because you have King, right? But the thing is, you have Kizaru to back him up. Not only that, you have another, like, even though like there's Kizaru to back up Nuzuru also able to back up Kizaru, oh, like YB also able to back up YB also back up Kizaru. You know what I'm saying? This three synergy is too broken. Kizaru, Nuzuru, and Whitebeard, the synergy of them, it's just too broken. It's broken to a point that impossible to play. This is why Alliance team is broken. This is why Alliance team is broken ass shit. Like rooms. Like if you see these three shit, it's like 99.9% you're gonna win. That's how strong the lineup is. Like you know the next EX, if it's not that broken, I'm sorry. Don't pull that every character. I'm gonna say that if that even that character is Shanks, even that character is Roger, even that character is like Gabang, even that character is anything hype shit, I'm gonna tell you, don't pull them. If he couldn't handle these three together. Just saying. Because that Nuzuro, Kizaru, and Whitebeard, it just way on the roof. Like this three synergy is not like, it's not like normal EX. It's not like just a EX able to counter Kizaru, able to play together. It's not. It's not. You need to able to deal with Kizaru, able to deal with Nuzuru, you're able to deal with Whitebeard. You need to able to deal with these three characters, and you be survive. You also need to be surviving brain deadly too. You stand there, you get hit, you get heal, get whatever shit you want. Like I don't even feel like playing, dude. I know the best playable the best playable also like solo league is gonna be like Roger and then Law. It has to be like that. Roger and Law, right? Once you like use Roger to kill Whitebeard, then if you like really good at Law, you might be able to, you know, capture true treasure and max at the last second, the last 30 seconds. And also like for Law to tank like no sort of one shotting, you need grind line. You actually need grind line. But the thing is, if you put grind line, then it's hard for you to like. For it's hard for Dark Roger able to, you know, using 7 warlock attacks to one shot the Whitebeard. Can you imagine an attacker better than Kizaru? No, better than Kizaru is not enough. Like I told you, Kiyotaka attacker better than Kizaru is not enough. He has to be better than Kizaru, Nuzuru, Whitebeard together. He has to be better than these three together. Maybe you think I'm crazy, but this is a fact. This is how strong it is, the synergy of these three characters. If you cannot penetrate these three characters together, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to play the game. Because after you face Kizaru, you have Nuzuru. One more league separate the old player and new player. It just separate the solo league and the alliance one. Force alliance to play on themselves, jerking off together. Yes, Chopper but EX version with ignore lives a lot. I don't know, but the new EX had to be able to deal Kizaru, Nuzuru, and Wipebeard together. Because you deal with Kizaru, right? Then it's Nuzuru. It's the same thing like the new unit. You know this one, right? You know Sai, right, guys? You know Sai, guy. You know Sai, right? You know Sai, right? Sai only tanked Kizaru, but the thing is, he lost the ability to dealing with Nuzuru. I met too many new accounts with only was on the SS. Yeah, they play new characters, right? I like to fix the matchmaking first. My bad. I should keep playing for the missions. For these missions. No, for this mission, right? No, for this mission. There's 4 neutral on it. I got red run. I'm surely winning this. That's what I'm telling you, bro. The only chance is double runner, just saying. That's the only, even with double run, there's only a small chance too. It's not like huge chance. It's just like really small chance with double runners. I just give us some time. It's no choose to try to match when we lost the third flags. Yeah, but that's not possible. I mean, base support, you gotta know what it means. Oh, that's not possible, bro. Do you see? There's okay. At least we got one neutral here. Like finally, we have a neutral on here. Like a dumbass. This is the first game with neutral on my team. Like after there's like 10 games, bro. And that is the one handling it. That's too much for him to do. Let's see, he's using the rock then. Does he remove Happy State? He might be. I'm gonna click the dodge. It's fine. Don't fuck around too much, guys. Yeah, we got caught. We lose Treasure, guys. You know how fucked up that is? We have 2 different names. targeting me. He knows you target me and you win this game. I don't have time. Dude, is teammate like a bot some shit? They don't even play the game, bro. They don't even bother playing the game. Do you see that like Lucci, bro? Do you see that Lucci, bro? Like, it's so bad, bro. Like, Lucci. If you play Lucci on this meta, you gotta deal with this shit. Right? Like, it's not like our team is so that bad, bro. This guy is like, oh, fucking keys are on the fucking team. Oh, fucking bullshit. Dude, you play like shit. Level 85. And then he revealed this. He's trying to flex his EX. This dude is a Rainbow Diamonds account. He couldn't even charge his fucking flags. Whatever, bro. If I had more support on low, I probably withstand the one shot. I should make grind line. Can I make grind line on red? I do, but I don't have enough shit. It's fine, I just keep playing with this. What status is that? Don't know, man. Should I focus more tats or support percentage? If you're free to play, 160% pretty much at your max. After like 160%, you should focus on tats. Yeah, that law, opponent law gonna be a problem. If our Nusi doesn't target law, we lost right there. Let the captain be the treasure. That did. He's doing that thing. W shit. Dude, so much damage come from thing, you know. Why cannot? Damn, I have like millisecond. It's fine. That law is gonna be a problem. It's fine. That dip. We have team boost later on, so we can cap this for free. They got their team boost too. They use like 3 abilities only. And then we have this. They don't have runners, so they lost right there. See? People say runner chop. Sneak attack. Yes, sir. Yeah. Damn, pretty good. Pretty good gameplay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, this dude don't have a lot of damage. He literally one-shot the BB. I mean, he's playing the defender. I just gave him the light. Dude, this dude literally one-shot the BB. God damn. He literally one-shot this dude. Or this dude. Can you check on my account if you can? Sure. What's up, Event Hera? Hey, why you add me here? Oh, just cancel it, guys. This one. And join. Sure, but right now I'm doing the video. Okay, let me do this first. Is this your account, Event Hera? What do you need? What help do you need though? The support is pretty good. Are you using boost 1 here, boost 1 here, boost 1 here? Looks like you're doing grind line, but not really grind line either too. You only have 2 grind line, 3, 4 grind line. Just tips whenever you see it's wrong. For the support, I do full dark is better because it like even light is way better than blue because blue is the strong attribute than you, so what you gain is very low. Especially it's the same thing with green and blue support on red is really low. It's lower than the white. And also, like, I do think you have more red unit, right? If you have more red unit, then you should put more red into it to gain that extra. Not gonna lie, you can get to like 56% probably, or even 57 if you add two more red. Maybe you're getting that extra 5%. But if you don't have resource to like if you don't have resource to like to build your red right now, I do think it's fine. It's not like I mean next I need probably the blue EXs, right? So probably blue is gonna be very useful for the next Annie. So it might as well just saving resource right now. I think 150% is playable, but it is not that playable, but it is playable. Like in the middle of not that playable or playable. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to be playable, you need 160% for the most matches. But because you're a new account, right? Like 47 and they have a boost 15, you're probably pretty new. And I do recommend you to support to save your resource for the blue support, because blue EX is coming, right? Like blue EX is coming. So saving that boost one boost two resource for the blue unit, for the blue support. And then when checking out account, Caspi is fine. HP attack is not bad, but I rather HP defense, right? HP defense. And for this one right here, I do think the biggest threat for King is always gonna be Whitebeard. Is I don't right? It's gonna be Whitebeard, but it is very fine, right? You don't have it enough for making for King set to avoid Whitebeard. For me, I make set for King to avoid Whitebeard, so Whitebeard couldn't tremor you immediately, or Blackbeard couldn't tremor you immediately. But for like Kizaru to kill you is whatever, because Kizaru kill you no matter what. But Whitebeard and Blackbeard is not, right? Because Blackbeard he need to tremor you and then with the skill 2 bullshit. But the thing is, you have anti anti tremor, so at least these two characters weren't able to do it. When these two characters weren't able to do it, and if Kizaru don't chase you, right, you're able to capture treasure easily. And also when you're facing Whitebeard, it's better to save your skill 2. You walk to the treasure and touch the treasure. If he does the skill 2 thing, right, you can dodge, or you can eat up his tremor thing. It's fine, because you if you build anti-tremor, then it's gonna not gonna be issues, and then you use skill 2 to kill off the wall, if you understand me, event hero. So you use skill 2 to kill up the wall and then capture the treasure. And then for this one, not gonna lie, for Leo, I will recommend like HP attack, right? Because you need to maximize your focus on runners. If you have more attack increase, it could be helpful a lot, because your skill 2 and skill 1 have attack increase, and they do stackable. Because if they did not say, if Leo, like most people doesn't know, like, is it stackable or not stackable? If it's not stackable, they would say it's not stackable. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. You go to here, you go to here, right? Here set. Where's the here set? When it said here, when it said quotation mark cannot stack, then it cannot stack for sure, guarantee. But it doesn't say anything, then you can stack. For example, like this one, right? 1 to 9 is 20%, right? And then you have another 30%. So this is stack, because it doesn't say cannot stack. So you do lower 50%. Or I give you another example, like this BB, right? Look at the BB. Here's it cannot stack, right? Defend for it cannot stack. Then it cannot be stacked. You know what I'm saying? And also here too, like you can see the shield over here. See here, 50% defend up here, right? It's a kind of stack. That means kind of stack. You understand me? So we go back to Leo right now. If I remember on the after the buff, because I saw the buff, right? Saw the buff here, see? Here's it did not say all kind of stack. Here's it did not say all kind of stack. So that means if your CDR is really low, you can stack this and then stack this. You know what I'm saying? Probably like that. I don't know if somebody like tested about the attack increase thing. I haven't tested, but that's most likely the logic of the game, right? That most likely the logic of this game. The bottom logic of this game. So I do recommend HP and attack increase. So you because another one is that you have this trait right here versus capturing unit. You can see this over here. Here, right? Increase normal attack deal by 100% and increase the cooldown of the enemy skill by 10%. Increase the dodging by 50%. So basically, you don't want to pull any runner that is capturing. I don't know if counter counts as a skill. I don't know. Is counter counts as a skill, guys? If counter count as a skill, then you should not using Leo normal to pull people out. You should just hit them. But if counter doesn't count as a skill, then you still need to pull Law out. Right. And also I say in the Leo buff, right? At normal attack deal increase normal attack deal by 100%. This means if you're able to apply attack damage, for example, like if you do 2 damage, then it become double the 2 damage, which is 4 damage, right? Because it increases 100%. You know what I'm saying? But if you only do like 1 damage, you're only gonna do 2 damage, right? So attack increase is really important on Leo when facing, when facing defend up unit. You know what I'm saying? Even Hera, should I run attack medals or stick with Kaido? Just stick with Kaido, but just add attack. But the thing is, just use auto medal to add attack. Don't remove your current medal. Like don't remove the stats on your current medal. Just use other or new Kaido frags to do it. Because the unit is increased attack, right? So you want to maximize the profit of having attack increase. It's the same thing as Law. Yes, like Law can use increased attack, but you can destroy the wall early. But the thing is, Law doesn't have increased attack trait, but have increased defense trait. So Law get more benefit from defense by a lot than attack. Even though a lot of time defense is not being useful, but the thing is, you have to be know that which of the character skill has ignore defense. Just dodge that skill or use invisible skill to cancel their ignore defense skill. David Boy, and pretty much that's it. Event hero for your account. Can you check me again? Give you example of support test. Should I inform a unit? I can get streamer shot to remember. Okay. This new account. This one is very bad. Yo, Rich, what the hell? Just savings. Uh, this is very bad. You're wasting a lot of boost one orbs. I mean, you use boost one orbs on Luffy, like this kind of Luffy, like 2-star Luffy is fine because you do get them very easily through league battle, right? If you play more, you can go to 100%, right? And and like you increase her is fine. You can increase her is fine because later on it's gonna be blue meta, right? I'm not gonna lie, I do think she's very playable more than Kaido, because Kaido level is not even level 80, so it's gonna be useless. So might as well just use her on here or use this Luffy on here. And then the support like boost one orb, boost one two orb on 4-star character is not good because you're wasting resources, and as a new account you don't have that much resource, and you gotta make sure like next 2 months we have in blue meta. So I do recommend you to only boost one level two boost one 2-star unit. Don't boost one any of the 4 stars. Just wait. Right now, just saving those orbs from boosting. Don't boost like 4-star unit right now. Don't touch a 4-star unit. Yeah, and don't even touch with boost one orb too. Right? If you want to grind support, I do recommend you to only do it on the 2-star unit or 3-star unit, right? But only with boost one. Save the boost two. So when the next EX drop and then when you see his color, right? If his color blue, then if it's color blue, then you can uh upgrading your blue support for the new EX for the new blue EX. And then that's it. That's your way, and also like tats. You don't really. You just need to care for early games. You just need to care about the base stat. For example, a 6 runner, 6 attack, right? If you like runner, then you should be focusing on 6 runner. If you like attack, then you go focus on 6 attack. Something like that. If you like defend, then you focus on defend. Something like that. Don't focus when you're an early game. Don't focus on tats because you don't have the money, you don't have the resource to focus the tats. And also, most of your 4-star unit is not level 100, and it take years. If the 200 Rainbow Diamond banner doesn't come, it would take years. Just say. And that's it. That's it for your account. I'm not upgrading those anymore in my support lineup until I get rid of good line. Yeah, good lineup. You waiting for that 250 Rainbow Diamonds. That's why you want to focus for. And also remember getting the gold frag here. That be 3842. Do law need to be max on effective grind line? Of if you want law to have grind line, uh I don't have grind line on this account, but I do have grind line on my other account. But having grind line is really important on law for tanking Nuzuro. I would say if you have full HP, you're gonna be like 100%. Like I would say 99. I'm not gonna say 99. I'm gonna say 90% of the time if you have full HP with a grind line and then with uh 10 this one, right, 10% damage reduction, or you have 7 at least, right, then you're able to tank no sort of one shot, especially this uh, skill one, the skill one. You can tank his one shot when you have 4 HP. And also if you if you have more than half HP, right, if you're like attack if you're like HP defense, you would definitely, if you have like more than half HP, right, you're able to tank no sort of skill 2 pretty easily uh because the map right here, right here, if you have your defense up especially, right, so basically here you already have 50% damage reduction. You know what I'm saying? You already have 150 damage reduction. Okay, even Hera managed to get my support up to 150%. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, no problem. And here, reduce 50 damage reduction, and then with grinding is how much? Is 65%, right? Against Nuzuro. Use 65%. Not only that, you have extra 7% from the metal, right? Or you have another 10%, if depending. You don't need to be formal rocks. You can be hard pirate too. You know, the law one have hard pirate too. I give you one. I show you. I show you. I'll show you the law. Right. I do think like if you like hard pirate also have this one. Right. Dabby. So with this, with grind line and then with HP and then max defense, you will 100% tank. If you have 50% more HP, you would definitely tank Nuzuru skill 2. For sure. Because you have 75% damage reduction with 50% defense up, right? Nuzuru has 70% defense up with 50% increased damage against runner, right? For example, I show you right here. So after you put the grind line, skill 2 is not a problem no more. Like for like 80% of the time, if your HP is higher than 50% with defense up, you know what I'm saying? So the skill 2 is not a problem no more. The real problem is still this one. But if you have full HP with defense up, with a little bit defense up, you 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 most likely will survive like 90%, like 99% of the time. That's what I feel like. On my main, I do have grind line. I tested it. Like I can waste if I am full HP, I can withstand this shit. And sometimes when you have like full defense increase too, versus he full defense increase, he only do like half HP. He only when he uses his skill only do half HP damage. Because when you see the calculation, you have 75 damage reduction, right? And then with 50% defense up, right? So 100% minus 75 equal 25, right? 25, and then and then 70, right? 70% minus 50% equal 20%. So neutral skill 1 only does 25% damage increase against you and with 20% defense up against you. So if you're at max HP with 50% defense up, you only take half damage for the most case. Like, and also especially if you're facing a neutral with low support, then you're gonna be even with you're gonna be survive more if you have defense up. Nuzuru is really hard to one shot you after you have Grand Line with the extra thing, right? With the extra damage reduction, because it's so easy for you to get this because you're low. Like it's so easy for you to get this. But the thing is, if you use this, then your real enemy is Whitebeard. Because Whitebeard with wall on, you will get killed by Nuzuru because he's just gonna normal you to death, and then clear out with the skill 1 because he normals you. You're gonna get bring down by more than half HP, and then you get skill 1, and then you'll be dead. I have tests like on my main. I have test HP defense or HP attack. It doesn't do a lot of like HP attack. The thing is with HP attack, you lose a lot of value. If you're using HP attack, then Kizaru with just being blue on normal, he will just kill you. He just perma normal you and you get killed. If you don't have defend up, right? Yes, Kizaru skill 1 able to do damage against you when with the skill 1, right? With the ignore defense. But all you need to do is skill 1 to cancel his skill 1, or you dodge, right? And then later on with his normal, just with his normal with blue thing, he's not gonna do damage against you. Unless he's with team boost, right? So basically, HP defense, it forces Kizaru to kill you immediately only when he had team boost or when you have very low HP. That's the only option for Kizaru to able to do it. And also it forces Kizaru to use skill 1 on you. Because if he keep doing with the normal, he's not gonna kill you like 100%. But he had to use skill 1 to press your HP down. So he's gonna use your skill 1 and then normal you, and then use skill 1 and then normal you to bring your HP down. Because without the skill, he couldn't do it. Like if he used skill 2, he will be flying away, and you'll be safe. So for me, if I test like HP attack, you will be dead. Like I said, like you will be dead by Kizaru just with normal. And that's how ridiculous it is. So my and also like if Whitebeard isn't there, yes, you bring attack up, it's good against Whitebeard wall. It's like able to break it easy, not that easy, but pretty much fast. A little bit like faster, like 2 2 2 second early. But the thing is, if you don't face Whitebeard, you will get killed, right? Because what you're facing is Kizaru, what you're facing is Nuzuru, even sometimes BB, right? If BB doesn't have increased attack up against Law when I have full defense, he's not gonna do damage against Law. You know what I'm saying? So for my best decision, I mean, I'm using HP defense on my ult because I don't have auto metal set. HP defense is my best to go. And then to deal with the Whitebeard, just use Dark Roger, which I don't have here. Just use Dark Roger. Kizaru is not a problem, it's Nuzuru. A Kizaru is a problem if you don't bring defense up. And also, Nuzuru would be a more problem too because you don't have defense up. Because Nuzuru doesn't do ignore defense or ignore damage reduction. So the more higher defense you have, the more chance you're gonna survive his one shot. And especially you have Grand Line. This is why most of my grind line law is easy to play in the game, like play against neutral one shotting. But the real problem is still white beer. White beer is still the most problem, most biggest threat. Like white beer is not a threat, but white beer with neutral, even though you have HP attack, you're still gonna die. It's the same thing. The difference is it's not that high. You might as well just bring Dark Roger. But the thing is to make Dark Roger to be effective, you need Warlord Tats, right? Because you can skill 2 and skill 1 immediately against Whitebeard. And Whitebeard is dead. After Whitebeard is dead, you can launch Law. But the thing is you lose the Grand Line Tats. Then it make Law can be one-shottable. Because that 15% is really important actually. Because I have tested. The grind line is like really nice. The other option is that if you don't have Dark Roger, you know what? Just go for grind line with King, right? Then you get the most benefit out of the thing. But the thing is, you will lose to like 2 Whitebeard jerking off together. This team right here, you will lose to 2 Whitebeard jerking off together. And also, I do recommend bring reduce tremor. But if you don't have Whitebeard, then if you don't have Whitebeard, then this tool is the best. No, if you don't have Dark Roger, then this tool might be the best. Because these two are on the same support. The problem, you can do it with Sabo too. But the thing with Sabo that Sabo also needs support percentage to be good. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have King, then this one is your third result with Law. Can you check? David, do you know what I'm talking about? I know I talk a lot, but I do think you should be. Nah, so you have them both, right? Wait, is this your account? Oh, this is not. So for me, like in current meta, the most smooth one, like I make a 40 minutes about Law and Dark Roger. Like I still think like Dark Roger and Law with Warlord Tats is the best. Oh, you do this. Then you pretty good. Good account. Dabby, Cave Safe, Warlord Tats. Yeah, HP defense. You're not level 100. If you're not level 100, I haven't tested like a single time about 2 metal on Law, but this tool set is bad. This tool set is bad. It's very bad. You want the thing. You want the damage reduction. You want the damage reduction. And right, do you have ping? Do you have runner Big Mom? This is why runner Big Mom is so OP, bro. Do you have runner Big Mom? If you don't have double run the Big Mom, you can use the Kaido one. I do think Kaido is better still. Cause Kaido have the damage reduction. If you're thinking like handle, yeah. If you're thinking like handle neutral, you should build that route. You should build that route. He does. So you do have run a big mom then. If you have run a big mom, then you should be run a big mom and the other one is big mom. Or if you don't have the metal tray for it, but you do have the Kaido, you can use the Kaido one too. But the cast speed will be lower by a lot. If you don't care about clutching the game, then it's fine if you play the Kaido one because Kaido one does give you the skill one faster, right? Skill one faster is still very okay. You know what I mean? Like there's a conversation, there's a pros and cons of a skill one, like especially uh when you're facing white bear, right? If you have skill one, if you have skill one by a lot, then you're able to skill one their neutral by a lot. For example, if you skill one their neutral by a lot, that means you always lower down 90% defend up against their neutral. And then with grind line, you're able to survive a lot. You know what I'm saying? And also because you're using Kaido set also, you have extra 70% damage reduction too. You know what I'm saying? Dabby, do you know what I'm talking about? Like if you really just focusing on just surviving in front of neutral, then Kaido set might be better. You know what I'm saying? Then Kaido set might be better because you have more skill one. Because when you're facing uh Whitebeard or Kizaru, you're gonna have your skill one really fast. And then because you have your skill one really fast, then use your skill two to delete the neutral shield, and then use a skill one against the neutral to lower down his defense. So his skill one is not gonna do one able to do a lot of damage. You're able to survive that skill one for sure, like guarantee. But the thing is, you lose. But I do think because you're not level 100 like max metal build, I do think Kaido set is the best actually, right? Because you are not able to maintain 40% cast rate. That means you cannot calculate the time. We run a Big Mom set, you have 28% plus another 8%, which is 36%. I mean, it depends on you. Like, do you want to clutch or do you want to survive more? Survive more, Kaido said might be the best. Because more skill one time, right? More skill one time. Or if you want to clutch, then the Big Mom set, which is 36%. Survive, if you want to talk about survive, then you go for the Kaido set, right? And Kaido, the double metal Kaido is so like comfy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so this two is actually really bad. So grind line with the Kaido set. Oh, I show you the Kaido. And which Kaido you already know, right? Like you don't need me to. Basically, the runner Kaido, and then the attacker Kaido. Right? Yeah. So runner Kaido, no, not yeah, runner Kaido, EX runner Kaido, and then the attacker Kaido. So you have your skill one pretty fast. Why run double Kaido? Because you want the 7%, 7% damage reduction to survive the neutral, and then because you're using Kaido set, you have your skill one more often, and just to make sure you use your skill one when neutral doesn't have shield. So make sure to use skill two to break the shield, and then your skill one to survive. For me, I like clutch by myself, so But the thing is, like with Grindline, Kaido, right, with the former Rocks Pirate and the HP defense increase, I will tell you, you will be a lot tank for sure. But the thing is, Whitebeard is the most annoying thing. But also, you have really comfy time versus multiple hit unit, right? For example, versus BB versus Kizaru versus even King, right? King uses skill 1 on you. You do see a lot of King players. Akugante, yo, what's good? What's good, man? Can you share your mono party and new reference for my support? My support on alt is pretty like standard. It's nothing huge big, right? It's nothing huge. Akugangande, are you watching right now? I only make red and green, right? Red and green. You know what? Let me hop on the main. I do have more support on main. Akugande. Just wait a sec. Caesar N doesn't give a shit. Let me hop on my main, alright? I do have way more support over there. Okay, let me collect this bullshit. Let me change the account. And I also can show you too, Dabby. For my grind line low. Like I will guarantee you. What is your main ID if you don't mind? I don't mind. I'm logging in right now. I show you my grind line. Yo. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be logging into my main so you can see more. But I'm gonna send you friend request. No, I tend to like delete people if it doesn't log in too much. You know what I'm saying? So you better log in every day. Log into a well account. What do you mean well account, bro? How many accounts you got though? Only two. One. You know the last one that I use is just for the EX that I don't pull on my main. But I pull law on my main because personal references. Because I try the main runner in my main. Because runner is actually like pretty fun. And runner is a class that doesn't care about counters unit, because even though you counter the runner, you still need runner. You know what I'm saying? So this is my support. This is a warlord tat. Like I would say like one thing, if you have to make warlord tat with grind line here, it's the best. Like I'm telling you, it's the best. Like you're able to tank, like you can use law to tank Nuzuro. You can even use Roger to instant one shot Whitebeard. Like if you're able to make a ground line and then water test together, and then if you're still having like 160% support, is crazy. Like you're gonna be really like smooth. But I do think like I make a video about this. Like this still the best, right? This one still the best against like any composition. But I'm not saying like to be dominating, you know. but to be like working for the most time. Because if you face Whitebeard, you just kill him with the Whitebeard and then you die, and then you have this to do the last cat 2 treasure, right? You only need is that one chance. Because is if his Whitebeard is on board, you can able to do it. And also all defender able to kill you too. All defender able to stop Roger really easy. And also you need Law. Law is the one character that able to against most of the runner. I need 200 frag to unlock Dark Roger. It's fine. If you don't have Dark Roger, it's fine. Then you should focus on this is my support Akugante. You can just watch. This is just normal 6 tasks for white on red support. This is just normal attacker dark support. This is the grind line. I run a grind line. This is more like a testing. It's kind of doo-doo because Gear 5 doesn't get the grind line. And then this is the green. This is just the basic green. And this is the grind line one. Dabby. Hello, Omar. This is the grind line one that I did. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tasks only. It's better if I have the new world, but mostly you can't because grind line. Now this the thing. Like if you don't face Whitebeard, like I told you, like this team doesn't face Whitebeard. It's really like smooth, bro. It's really comfy. Because this still able to get additional 20% damage, 15 damage reduction too. Right? See, you already have damage reduction 30%, and then with skill 2 is already 100%, and then with another 15%, you're gonna be pretty good, you know. And also, why I run this, you know, why I run this because I want this shit, right? King is a unit that you know what I'm saying. Why I don't care about more of the stats? You know why I don't care more of the stats? Because King is a unit. It's the same thing as Nuzuru. If someone counters you, it gonna counter you hard. If someone doesn't counter you, it doesn't counter you. Doesn't counter you that hard. You know what I'm saying? So for Kizaru to deal with you, it's just one click. So having more stats doesn't fucking matter. And also, this is also good because I use this to with 40%, 40% plus 80%, you totally cancel the wall attacks. So basically, when Whitebeard do the wall thing, right? You can just eat it. I mean, he's not gonna do damage, but at least you're not gonna get tremor, right? You save your skill 2, and then you use skill 2 to penetrate the wall. With HP attack, with HP defense is really enough because you're doing 2 time damage, right? 2 to 11, 800, which is enough, like really enough. And then you touch the treasure. If Kizaru comes with the skill 1, you just dodge it, and it's gonna be fine. And also this one is really good thing too against like BB when he use skill 1 to pull you. You know what I'm saying? And then you can use skill 2 to run away immediately. This team right here is really comfy against Nuzuru. Like against non-Whitebeard. But the funny thing is every time I use this fucking Whitebeard. You know what I'm saying? Every time I use this team, it's always fucking Whitebeard comes in. This is my tat. This is not like fully one, but this is good enough. Almost full. Whitebeard is goat though. Whitebeard is not goat. White beer is not goat. Just saying. White beer. The point with white beer is that his synergy with Kizaru with Nuzuru is like insane. You know what I'm saying? It's like top of the charts. Like I already said in the early hours about like these three together, Nuzuru, Kizaru, and then Whitebeard. They just invincible. Like the wall is so high because there's not a single unit able to handle these three together. You know what I'm saying? There's not a single unit here. This is why Alliance team is so OP too, because there's not a single unit. For example, for solo league player, right? They need a character that is so broken, able to deal with Kizaru, Nuzuru, and Whitebeard together. The thing is, there's none. Therefore, Alliance team is so broken, right? This is why everybody hate on Alliance that much, especially this season, especially after Nuzuru. And I do get it. Like with this build, if you're like 50% more HP, like Law doesn't even give a shit about Nuzuru actually. Like skill 2. The only threat is the normal and then the skill 1. But if the normal is kind of easy to predict or even to counter, if the internet is not laggy, right? If he does normal, that means he's giving you a chance. And this is why like I like the Caspi set right here. Alright. You know why I like the Caspi set? Is that when he's using normal, right? You have to cap this shit in a really quickly way. Because all you need is 6 seconds to cap the 150% treasure. You only need 6 seconds. So therefore, like max law is very different. Like level 100 law is very different. Like law with 40% cap speed here is just too much different. But the bad thing is that you don't get your skill 1 fast, like the Kaido set, right? You like the Kaido set too. Like Kaido set gives you the skill 1 back like a lot faster on the meta. But the thing is, you lose the chance of clutching the game. Because if you use Kaido set, that means your cast speed is lower by a lot. You probably need like 9 seconds to take the treasure around there. When you're supposed to able to cap the treasure within 6 seconds. That's the good thing about like max cast speed too. But like because if Nuzuro, if they fumble like 2 seconds, the treasure is gone. Like if they don't watch out for law for like 2 seconds, the treasure is gone. This is so good about cast speed set about law. For me, right? For me. But I do think like if you're level 80, I do think the value that the double king, double Kaido brings is higher. It's extremely higher than the double Big Mom. That's for sure. By the way, this game doesn't work though. Doesn't work. Maybe it got expired, I guess. I give you the new link then. Make sure when you go in, you click the check mark, alright? Because if you don't click the check mark, you won't able to. Yeah, they changed the link. You won't able to get into the general or see anything else. Aliamet, can you read my account? Sure. What's your what's your priority in your account? W though 59%, you get 4K W. Right, Omar W. Grand line. It looks like a grand line, right? One. No, it doesn't look like grand line. By the way, thank you so much. No, no problem, no problem. If I able to help you, then you know I'm happy. For this one, I have 160% zone support. Uh, zone support. See my menu. So you want me to check your medals? What is this? Red support. What is this? You at max attack. I see. Not gonna lie though, I don't recommend HP on Kizaru because you want to you want to go full HP as max as possible. If you're maining Kizaru, you should build like that, right? You should build either attack, defense, or just pure power spike, which is max attack and then with 100 or with 15% more damage when equipped by power user unit and on Kaido set, right? On Kaido set, because the Kaido set bring out, you know, more CD on the skill one. That's what I would do for the max range of Kizaru. If you want to main Kizaru as a Kizaru user. But I mean, if you think that this 3k HP is not a problem for the most case, then it's fine, right? To keep it. This is a relatively a pretty like you play pretty long too because you have this ping. If you don't have issues with the healing for the most time, then you don't need to do this shit. And also it's good to have defend too because most people they try to normal your HP, you know what I'm saying? When you have a defend up, when they normal your attack, normal you, if they did not penetrate, then it's free for you. You know what I'm saying? So it makes your only opponent is ignore defense. You know what I'm saying? For example, Law, right? Law doesn't have attack increase, but the thing is, if you have defense increase, then Law couldn't. When he trying to normal you, he couldn't lower down your HP and then do the skill one on you, so you getting anti heal, something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you have no issues with the healing, with 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 anything at all, I think it's fine. With the CDR at all, then it's fine. If you want to keep this. And also, for 160% zone support, you don't really need it, cause for Kizaru, either you're full HP, either you'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's way more uh better to have max have 6 attack and then max highest support as possible, right? And also make sure to have a worst generation because your skill one does the knockback, right? You have to stop the runner from capping the treasure. The farther you knock back them, the better. So worst generation is 6 attack and then more support. That would be your priority as a Kizaru main. And the next is King. I do think King metal is King is alright. You only do 100 HP here. You can do attack defense, doesn't really matter that much. But the thing is, if you want to cap in front of Whitebeard, it's kind of hard, right? Because Whitebeard, for me, I would just have one. It's fine. If you don't want to be tricky like me, because my king, I will use the. Should I put this on the keys or set? Uh, you should, you sh, you should, you should, but you actually should, right? Because Kaido, right? Actually, you should using this set on the Kizaru set. But the thing is, your attack is lower, right? Because you're not at max attack. You're missing 300 attack. Not gonna lie, 18% HP doesn't help at all. Just saying. Not gonna lie, you should try first. Like you should try if this fixes. Yeah, like you can remove you try to remove the HP, right? You try to remove the HP, and just with this one, just with the base stats 160%, 1600, and see how it goes, right? You test it first. You know what I'm saying? Because less HP, because your max heal is 5k. So sometimes if your skill 1 or skill 2 don't only hit one unit, you know, for example, you're at 1.5k, well, 1.15k HP, right? And then your skill 1 only hit 2 unit. But the thing is, your HP is around 3k, but you only heal 10k, which is bring you back to 2.25k. You're still missing that 5k at max HP. You know what I'm saying? This kind of situation that I'm trying to talk about. If you don't have like HP thing, you lower down yourself into 2.25k HP, right? That means if you have 1.5, what that means if you have 15k HP, you hitting like only 2 unit, right? Which is 5k per hit. If you're hitting 2 unit, you back up on 4 HP. Do you understand me? Aliamet 22. Do you understand me? So the requirement for you to become 4 HP, it become less, like 10k less, because you don't put any HP up. And the requirement for you to heal full back on maybe 3 hit less and 2 hit less. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes there's somebody with a lot of damage reduction too, right? You're dealing way less healing. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a lot of HP, then you only heal like 3k. Imagine if they have like 90% damage reduction, you're only dealing like what? 1k per hit. And then you only hit 2 times. And then you couldn't heal. You know, you understand me? Like in those kind of situations. I mean, it's not like this is wrong, but the thing is, it doesn't close. It doesn't close max to its max potentials. This has 20% damage increase. I know with the Luffy test, I know. I know with the Luffy test. But the thing is, look at the requirement. Less treasure is 10%. And then when you're in ally near the treasure, where you are, brother, where you are, right? I mean, you can say more damage is easy, but like damage is not the issue for Kizaru. Kizaru the problem is that he needs to survive, right? More. You know what I'm saying? If you survive longer, then waiting for your team boost and then skill 1, you're gonna do hella damage. Only gear 5 on Giant Form able to withstand your skill 1 on team boost. Like nobody can withstand your skill 1 on team boost. I mean, it depends on you. Depends if you're that Kizaru player, you try to max Kizaru style, or if you do think that the 3k the 3 point the HP thing doesn't affect you that much, or doesn't affect you at all in like most of the game, then you don't need to worry about it. You can keep this, right? It's fine. For me, I have the set, right? It actually a problem for me for the HP. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually a problem for me because every time if I hit less people, because I have like a lot of HP, I couldn't heal back up. Like I most of the time still missing that 3k. Especially when you versus like high damage reduction unit, especially versus white unit, like recently white unit. Everyone ignore defend though. That's why you should use the more power one, the more 5% 5% deal extra damage. You know what I'm saying? For power user, if you equate for the power user, you have 5% increased damage deal. So you all out power. I don't make that set, but one of my friend made that set. He going for full power, like full attack, and then with the 15% when equipped on power user. Anyway, enough of this. But the thing is, you need a very specific, you know, build too. It's hard to build that way unless you're like main attacker. Next, can you review my account, Shanu Tax? Okay, I'm free to play. Shanu Tax, are you here? I come to you later on, Ethan, Olia. S minus, pretty good, level 33. For here, for here, for the support wise, if it's red unit, you should main red unit, and also don't use any boost or for any 4-star unit, right? Because 4-star unit, you don't know when you're gonna be they for them to become level 100, and because you don't know when you're gonna become level 100, you're gonna wasting your orb, because as a new account or new rainbow damage account, whatever, you don't have enough boost uh boost 1 orb or boost 2 orb. What I mean by boost 2 orb, boost 1 orb is this, right? I just use a non-character for this, right? For this right here. This is a character boost. What I'm talking about is this. Right, this one right here. Like new account unit, you don't have this much. And also because you're doing a red unit, you should main red. This red, right? But not gonna be this red, but this is like 4-star or 3-star. You need to be focusing like on your early game. You should be focusing on 2-star or 3-star. But I would definitely to encourage you to do 2-star first, right? Because next Annie probably gonna be green. Yeah, you don't have that much level 100 unit because 2-star is the easiest one for you to have level 100 unit. Is the easiest because when you play the game a lot, they will give you a lot of frags for 2-star unit or 3-star unit. So 2-star unit or 3-star unit is the easiest one for you to reach up level 100. And then because the 4-star unit is pretty much you need to pull the banner. 4-star unit, you need to pull the banner. And also they require a lot more resource than 2-star and 3-star. All right. So for your support, I want you to focus red. Then don't use it. Don't use it then. Then save it. You save a lot of those first, right? Then save it. Don't use a character boost. Save all your character boosts. Don't use your character boost. Alright? Just level 100 those 2-star unit. And then put it into your support. Make sure it's all red. Right? Make sure it's all red. So your red, so you get more benefit from the same color. For the medal, did you play the April Fools? For the medal, you need to be 9 star to have the max potential. If you start the April Fools, then you should be having this one, right? The free 9 star medal. Okay, I think that's it. Like, yeah, basically you try to focus on 9 star, but in early, don't force to have 9 star. You know, just slowly build in the 9 star. And then let me see your character medals. So for support, I want you to focus on 2-star red unit and don't spend any character boost orb. Save those for the unit that you like to play. You know, for example, you like to play some kind of unit, then play it. Or save those for the next upcoming EX, right? Or you've been playing it for 5 years on and off. They usually keep. I mean, it depends on you. And for this one, not bad. HP defense not bad. You're getting dodge. The thing is, you lose the cap speed though, right? For runner, the cap speed thing is mostly mandatory. You need to be maxing, it's possible. But if you don't have a better medal for the stats, it's fine. It's totally fine as a new account, right? This is more like a generic too, more generic for the runner. And then for this one, I do recommend Dressrosa, both Dressrosa. There's one is Dressrosa with the gear 4, so that two together it bring you more power, and also Dressrosa giving you more power on the treasure, attacking on the treasure. HE defend for Kizaru, most likely you want all attack and less HP. But your new account, you probably don't have like enough. I think it's fine. I think the most important thing is on the support, right? Is having all the reds. So red 2-star support, don't character boost them, right? Save those character boosts for the later on. For example, later you might have blue EX, right? If they drop the blue EX, and if they drop the 250 rainbow diamonds banner, which is 10 4-star unit, right? For every 10 rainbow diamonds, 10 4-star unit. After you pull that banner, then you can use your character boost to increase those support for that meta, right? For example, new meta might be blue EX, then you increase the blue support, right? Right now is yeah, I think yeah, work on the support. That's it, and slowly builds in. Don't rush with the support that much, right? Slowly builds in. Because before my account doesn't even have like a lot of 4-star too, right? I built in to like 2-star and 3-star. Because that time I don't even have, even back then on 3.5 anniversary, right? Back then they don't have the 4-star banner, which is 250 rainbow diamonds banner. You know what I'm saying? Like I built account onto like, yeah, like this came like require patience. Because you're not grinding for like top 100 anyways. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next which one? Is there a next guy? Oh, Ethan Olia, are you here? Ethan Olia? What's the best medal for BB? I always get cooked using him. Best medal for BB, I think it's fine by using the keystone that you're having. Right? Early on, early games, it's all about saving resources for the future. Like if you're planning saving your rainbow diamonds for the new EXs. If you don't save, you can just use everything and test it. Because my way of playing the game is always saving. This one is this is yours, Ethan Olia. For new player is always I always recommend them to play Kizaru and Nuzuro, right? Those are like really brain dead, and then sometimes you lose might be a little bit suffer. At least you're not dying left and right. You know what I'm saying? And this one, like I always hate this shit. Like I always hate you split in the power spike. If you're not able to make both color at 160%, it's not worth it to make the same. You know, because 160% is pretty much the gap. Like it pretty much the normal support, you can say, like for nowadays, right? So for example, when you're focusing on a support, you should focus on the unit that you want to play on that current uh team, on that current team. Do you know about 56%? It doesn't matter. Can only it max at 40 cap. Max at 40 cap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't go higher. Yes, Ethan, you should focus one color, right? You should focus one color to maximize the profit of the main unit that you want to try, right? Because right now, I can see that you can make one color at 160%. You know that, right? I can know it. You can you can barely hit 150% one color for both on one color for both red. Ain't no way you cannot make one color for both. If you have 10 unit, because if you have 10 unit with boost to or just and also 4-star unit, you reach 160%. You just reach 160%. You don't need to be, and also not only you recently you got the boost 3 unit over here too. Ain't no way you're not hitting 160% with 10 4-star unit boost 2. F- 4-star unit boost 2 unit. Gotcha, I changed to 1 minute. It's fine for. Oh my, gotcha. I'll change one color. I'm gonna, but for that one color thing, you're gonna make sure which one you wanna play in the game, right? Because in my perspective, these two units need the support percentage. These two, all right. And which one is more playable? Of course, is law, right? For me, for me, I will just use Kusan as a secondary to save the last treasure. That's my thoughts of like, oh, if I launch one color, for example, I launch one color here, right? You know what? I will keep spawning law all the time, right? And then after the last 10 seconds, if I die on the last 10 seconds, then I use Kusan. Then I launch Kusan to save the day, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because these two need support to be alive. And currently, of course, law is a little bit better. And then for the law medals, the Sanji set, which is you're using the thing, using the free to play one. I think it's fine, but HP attack is totally fine for sure, right? But the thing is, you cannot tank Kizaru just on blue. He can just normal you to death if you don't have defend up. You know what I'm saying? And also, Nuzuro is easier to kill you too. And also to main law, how do you say this again? To main law, to able to take Nuzuro, you need grind line. Yes, if you want to tank more, you should be HP defense, right? Yeah, so HP defense, so at least he cannot die from neutral to normal. Yes, that's what I'm trying to talk about. Because if you're having HP attack, because the other side of Kizaru, he gonna have like max attack, right? And then because you don't have a defense, then you're not on pair on the same as the Kizaru. Kizaru on blue just fuck you up. Even though you can heal, you know what I'm saying? Even though you can heal for like 5% or 7%, I think it's 5%, right? Even though you can heal, he can still do damage to you. So I do recommend you to build grind line, right? Grind line red support with 6 run attacks, by the way. Why 6 run attacks? Because Law combo with the Law has a trait. Combo with the trait, you get your treasure at 80%. At 80%. You might think that's not big, but the thing is, for a defender and attacker to pull that treasure, they need around like 11 seconds or 10 seconds. And because they touch that treasure, that means you're safe to capturing the other treasure. You know what I'm saying? Because in that 10 seconds, they aren't doing shit. And because you're running a Caspi set too, that means you can cap the treasure in 6 seconds. If they touch the treasure that you cap, that means they're gonna spend 10 seconds. You already finished the other treasure. If they keep doing it like that, their tempo is gonna go low. They might as well just kill you first, then cap the treasure. You know what I'm saying? So if people like keep chasing, and also when they try to kill you too, they need to know that they actually can kill you. You know what I'm saying? If they cannot kill you, it's gonna be back to back, wasting their time, and then you're gonna have your team boost. Your teammate are gonna have more team boost than them. Then you're gonna be controlling the game. This is why Grindline is good too. Grindline is good to surviving one shot from the neutral. Like I said to the last reviewing the last guy, the Dabby, right? I reviewed his account and then he tried to ask about law. Yeah, I highly recommend with Grindline if you wanna tank a neutral one shot. With Grindline and high defense, you're able to if you have full HP, you're able to tank neutral one shot for like 99% of the time. If you have defense up too, right? And you max a lot, right? You max the red, and then you put cools on just to in the last second. If opponent want to capture treasure, you just go there and defend the treasure for the last second or 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do ignore defense though. So no, Nusuro does not ignore defense. Nusuro count. Yeah, I mean he ignore defense through normal, but with but the thing is normal. He's not gonna one shot you with the normal. And also when he use normal, it's easier for you to do the counter. It's easier time to react than his skill one shot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like basically if he trying to normal you and then you counter and you fly away, then he's fucked up. And then you cap in the other treasure. And then on the 6 second. And not only that, I also recommend you. Do you have Big Mom though? Big Mom said. I do think you do have Big Mom because uh you played the Big Mom mission, right? Yeah, done 10k. But the thing is you have 30k. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you're unsure on the first hit, you can just dodge it. Let Nuzuro miss the dodge. Okay, I just got into it a little bit ago. I see. It's fine. The Grand Line is still able to tank a bit. You miss it at 7% cap speed. No, 70% damage reduction. My bad. 70% damage reduction. Yeah, basically, so basically HP defense, if possible, Kaido set if you want, but you lose the cap speed. For me, I like the cap speed because it actually helped me to clutch a lot of the games, and also not only that, it helped me to control the game easier. Because if you max cap speed, that means opponent beg your shit, they only have one time. If on the 3 second they be like, bake. I'm sorry, the treasure is already gone. You know what I'm saying? Because to cap 150% treasure, you only need 6 seconds. So they can only bake one time. If they miss that one time, the treasure is yours. This is why I like cap speed set. I think that's it. That's pretty odd. That's pretty it. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to talk about more. For the cooldown, this is alright. It is alright. Run attacks is OP on law. Run attacks, it seems like not important, but it is important. Like because right now nobody using runner, right? The moment opponent doesn't use runner and they spend time on the treasure, like even with 50% treasure with 20% cast speed on attacker, they have to still cap 6-7 seconds. They still need to cap 6-7 seconds. You know what I'm saying that, right? And then on 7 second, because you're using law, because using cast speed set on law, you're able to finish. You're able to finish the 150% treasure on the 6 second. That means he spent 7 seconds on the auto treasure that you're capping, on the 50% treasure, right? He used that to cap that in 7 seconds. I already finished my auto treasure. So with Caspi said, it's like forcing opponent to one shot me. If they don't one shot, then the treasure is me. It's on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just small numbers, but like when the tempo goes smooth, you would know the difference for sure. You will know the difference because if early tempos go smooth, the difference is huge. I mean, anyway, I'll finish this one. Because I still think attack is the best, but run attack is also the good too because it's forcing attacker runner, no attacker defender to spend more time on the treasure. That means in 7 seconds he ain't doing shit. Okay, COVID, that's V3. Let me re-account. This is new account, right? This is good. This is good. This is absolutely good, guys. And also, it's good, but at the same time, it's bad too. You're wasting like, you know, on something that you're never gonna be level 100. For example, this Luffy right here. Even though this Luffy is out for a long time, I only have in 95, level 95. You're wasting boost one orb here that you're never gonna. Maybe in 2 years you can't even level 100 him. So that means you're wasting resource on him. Not only this one too, you're wasting resource on him. You're wasting resource on this too. You're wasting resource on this too. Because 4-star unit is hard to max level 100, especially on the early stages. Especially when your account did not pull the 250 rainbow damage 4-star banner, right? So that banner is basically every 10 rainbow damage is 4-star unit. 10 of the 4-star unit. So what to do right now? I think for this This one is fine, right? At least you level 100, right? So right now, I think you should focus more on a 2-star unit or a 2-star unit or 3-star unit, because those units are way easier to get to level 100. And then you should put medals on the level 100 unit, right? Because you're a level 100 unit, you have to put more medals. More medals, that means more percentage. So this chopper should have 3 more medals, right? And this guy should have 3 more medals. And this Luffy you have right here, you're still missing 1 medals. This two, you're wasting resource on this two. That means you need to use a level 100 unit on this two right here. And using like boost one or boost two or on 2-star unit or 3-star unit is fine, right? It's totally fine. But if you don't think about future, for example, like what if next two months there's the blue meta, right? Blue EX. Are you gonna pull that blue EX? Are you gonna have extra rainbow damage? You know what I'm saying? How to hyper boost quickly? You don't think about hyper boost right now. Why are you thinking about hyper boost? You're not even 160%. You're not even 160% support, guys. You shouldn't think about hyper boost. Like when you know the support, when you reach 160% support, you already know how to make hyper boost. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's all there's okay. There's a way for you to hyper boost to do it in the early games, right? You need to farm. You need to farm the character ranking. As you forgot about the I see. So basically, you get a farm character. For example, like this character, you need to reach top 100. This character, you need to reach top 100. Basically, you need to play this character to have top 100. Are you willing to do that effort? So he does. Are you willing to play this trash character every seasonal? You get to top 100 to get the character orb. You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to play lots of the trash character to top 100 to boost for your character, right? Yeah, that's a grind. So basically, to hyper boost a character, you know, because to hyper boost a character, that means you need to farm. You need to farm every character to top 100 to be ready on that boost for the character orb. Once you hit boost 3, you can immediately use the boost 4 orb, and then boom, you get boost 4 character. For example, right? This one right here, I already have like boost 3, right? All I need is grind him. Grind him every season at top 100 every season. So basically, for you to grind to hyper boost like all this shit, to hyper boost all this shit, all the character in the game, you need to grind top 100 for all the unit. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to grind, sure, you can do it. But so basically, from right now, like your goal is using level 100 unit, right? If your goal in the future, you know what, I'm not building blue, then you can use all your resources on the red. If you don't think about the futures, you can use all your boost 1 character resource or boost 2 or on the level 100 unit. If you don't think about the future. And then metals wise, this is full HP is actually bad. You want full attack. You rather have full attack than full HP. And this one, no medals. It's fine. No medals because you are level 70. You're not gonna be that useful on level 70. You need to be level 80. You might as well just use this Luffy, right? Might as well just use the Luffy on here. It's way better than King not having level 80. And that's it. That's pretty it for the thing. Which one? Review me. Cough drop. Give you an ID. This is my ID. Astar or more. This is the ID. No, Astar. This is the ID. And then cough drop your ID. Damn, this guy is ready for the blue meta. Yeah, next ID is like 99.9% going to be blue meta. This is really good. And for the support, I do think it's really good. For Lucci, it's way better to have zone. Okay, sure. You do have zone. Do you have zone? 1, 2, 3. For Lucci, it's way better to have zone. So when you're facing Kizaru, it's not gonna be that powerful. So you still have stand a little bit of chance because if I remember, Lucci has damage reduction against attacker. I don't know if I remember clearly. He does have a lot of damage reduction against attacker. And then for Snake, it's fine. HP attack or HP defense is not gonna be that big of a deal. But for blue nowadays, yes, you need zone type. For the support, boost to orb, don't use it right now. What you're doing is right, right? You shouldn't use boost to orb right now. You should save boost to orb, and then for later on, you might have, for example, if new blue EX they need a 7 warlord tag, then you can use the boost to orb on the 7 warlord blue unit, right? For example, if the new unit need grind line, right, then you can use, for example, the blue metal, right? Basically, blue versus blue. Then you need the grind line for the upcoming blue EX meta, right? So right now, 150% it is playable. It's not like it's not playable. I mean, for the character, I do think Esne Esne is a little bit better for sure, but Lucci is also good, like versus some kind of unit, right? It's not like it's unplayable, especially when you have Esne. You can get your point very easily, anyways. I mean, this both is kind of hard for sure, but I mean, they're out of meta for sure. But Lucci might be very playable, especially against neutral, right? Especially you need to play on the treasure. Omar, are you gonna play? You gonna play League? I think I finished League today. I think I'm not gonna play League. I mean, right now I'm reviewing account, so it's harder for me to play. And for this one, HP attack is very. Yeah, you like Lucci, right? You like to flex your Lucci shit. Lucci is fine. If you wanna flex, is fine. Because for me, Lucci, I think damage reduction would be better, the best currently. Because for example, Lucci, you need to fight on treasure. So on treasure, you have more damage reduction. That's the more you're gonna survive. So Chow set would be the best, especially the EX Roger Chow set. But if you don't have it, it's fine. But you still have like damage reduction here, right? Yeah, the here you do have 10% extra. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. If you really like Lucci thing, having this is fine. I'm working on metal. I don't have the best. Yeah, I can understand that. But if you want to flex on Lucci, you know, if you're the fan of CP9, then this the medicine is not a problem. It doesn't increase that much, anyways. Even when you play perfectly, even when you make perfect metal, because you're still a weak character. For this one, it's the same thing. It's fine. I think everything is pretty good, right? Everything is pretty good. There's nothing like, especially for new accounts and your CP9. You know, you like CP9. Your direction is gonna be like I would rather you saving your boost orb for real. I think it's way better to think about the future if you want to play long, right? But if you don't want to play long, then you should boost orb to immediately then, right? Because boost to orb is really like it's really hard to get, like especially for new account. Even for like 1 year or 2 year, even for like 1 year people, 1 year account still really hard to get a lot of character or like booster or, because the only way to get a booster or is from exchanging something, you know, maybe the boss something, but like those are really relatively really hard to get. And then for the most time is from here. You only get it from here. For the mission, you don't get it. Like for the weekly mission, you don't have it, bro. It's all one, right? All one. See, this is the all one. Anyway, that's it for your account. Arikasu, sorry. Damn, this guy, Shokaku. Pretty good. This guy got really. This guy is really insane. Got a lot. Aki Arikasu, sorry. Okay, let me quickly do yours. It's the same thing? No. Let me do this quickly. I mean, this guy has like insane. You are like 249, bro. What do you mean you want me to like to review your account for? This guy's Sabo sim, basically. He put 3 Sabo. Well, where's the EX Sabo? Arikasu Sora. Where's the EX Sabo? Oh, he's playing Warlord Tat. Yeah, he's playing Warlord Tat. Warlord Tat, 6 attack. Yep. It's pretty good. Nothing wrong. He tried to main BB. This one main skill 2. When he killed main reverse skill 2, HP attack. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, this time in W stream. Yep, let's play in time for sure. For Kizaru, when this is 2 mana, just don't put any HP, just pure attack. Yeah, see you later. Have a nice stream. Yeah, see you later. Like I like this one right here, right? When I equip a character navy, increase the ult by 5%. Review my account, review my trip. Yeah, 60 damage reduction. Why are you doing 60 damage reduction? You don't need 60 damage reduction. You only need 40%. Because 40%, yeah. This one, like for Kizaru, if you're like really like to main Kizaru, then you should be no HP, no defense, only pure attack, and then with 15% increased damage deal. you do have nice spot, right? That's the best setup for Kizaru. Because the less HP that Kizaru have, the less healing requirement he gets. So his 97% HP gonna be always activate. And because you're doing extra damage too, so your healing is gonna be really fast. You only need to hit one enemy. Only hit one enemy and one time you're able to heal. You're running damage reduction here. I'm not gonna lie, like 40% is enough. Just say. I mean, it's fine. I mean, you still need two, right? You still need two space for totally cancel tremor reduction. To cancel tremor, but you only need 40%, especially for 80% reduction status effect. So 40% plus 80% already cancel off no tremor from you for double or others. Yeah, it's basically no tremor. With 40% is already no tremor, even though they had the water tats. Or any flash? I'll review yours later on. I mean, the support is really good. Like, there's nothing picky about it. Like water tats is for BB is really good. Let me see. Any flash? Are you here? Level 15. Antenna. Yeah, this is bad about the support. I mean, at least you only boost one. At least you did not boost two, like wasting a lot of resource on like non-level 100 4-star unit. Because you're wasting a lot of resource on non-level 100 unit. It's gonna take times. Like I already said it on the last review, last review account. Like I have this Luffy at 95, level 95 till now. Right? I got the free unit from him and then I still have 95 from still now. So you don't know when you're gonna get like level 100 from this. And this too, I only have like 79. Right? So now you're wasting resource on a unit that never gonna reach 100 level 100. This might be easier if you're able to pull the 250 remote diamonds banner, but I still don't recommend you to do this too. I want you to focus on, for example, this one, right? This one is a 2-star unit. Yeah, you're waiting for, yeah, basically saving resource for the 10 4-star, right? Also, like this unit right here is really cheap, right? Because it's a 2-star unit or 3-star unit, right? You can boost to him if you want, right? And also like you're wasting like wasting here, because I mean this one you can get to level 100 when the force when that banner come, but like still you never know that banner will come because right now you're still wasting resource. And right now I just want you to like focusing on level 100 unit, which is 2-star 3-star are the most easy one. And then for the 2-star 3-star just boost one, don't boost two. Why? Because next Annie is gonna be red unit. It's gonna be blue EX. So saving those extra boost one orb and boost two orb is really important for the next anniversary. Because next anniversary is probably like 1 month or 1 month and a half or 2 months. Maximum is 2 months. But minimum, the closest time is gonna be in May 20, something like that. We're gonna have the EX, new EX. And it's gonna be blue, most likely. I don't have good character that have medals. It's fine. good character that have medals. What do you mean by that? You just need to, I mean, just slowly build your medals. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's 2 star, 3 star, just put it on. The more medal, the better. And then you start out slowly built in your 9 star medal. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like level 100 unit is the priority for you, and then the more medal you put in, the better. And then this one right here. Uh, I think Dressrosa is better, right? Dressrosa is better just to max his thing out because the priority is a skill 1. You don't even have the prayer effect for the skill 1, so you're losing a lot of things too. Try to have Dressrosa Luffy. There's the other one with the gear for Luffy, or you use the Kaido set. Yeah, this one right here. This is the Dressrosa Luffy. You want this to put on here, right, or here, whatever, to have the per effect. And I only have one bounce, but I don't want to waste it. Sure, sure. Like if you know what you're doing, then it's good. That's what I'm trying to like. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know like you're doing, then it's fine. Right now, you just for the stats is fine because you don't as an early game, you are new players. You don't have ignore medal percentage to put on, and it's very understandable. Yeah, yeah, I think it's fine. I think the most important is the supporting, right? The rest is like it's not that big of deal because when new ES come in, new ES gonna dominate against you for sure. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, like I said, like you're a new player, right? Should always prioritize keys or neutral. They bring the most easiest one. Even though you lose, you won't lose in a suffocate position, right? It doesn't feel like you cannot breathe or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can you check the medal? I finished the boss. What the fuck? Damn, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is pretty good. This is like grind line, if I remember. Yeah, it's more like a grind line. If you grind line, that means in the future, basically, next anniversary. I do think next anniversary gonna be ignore defense for sure, because they if they need to deal with the neutral, they have to ignore defense, right? And you have grind line versus blue versus blue, you do get the benefit. And then here HP attack defense is fine. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie though, like I really hate that you put additional 18% here because you're wasting a 18%. Because Cracker is attacker, he should be max attack, right? You're wasting 18%. You might thought, oh, this is extra defending, but it's not. You're wasting this 18% because this 18% is just not random 18%. This is a universal 18%. So you want to save this universal 18% for the unit that may defend. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to switch out, he able to get HP attack, and then the other one you're gonna get HP defend. Basically, right now you wasted this 18% because the value on Cracker is too low. This one, what is this for? You might just. This one is more like you want to build for the tats. This one is kind of bad because you only have one Dressrosa, and then since you have this, that means you have a lot of pink medals, right? UC 5. You have a pink metal, and also you're doing the same mistake too, right? Like 18% here, it doesn't work. Like it doesn't benefit Niji like a single at all. See, attack percent 18%. That means you're wasted here. You literally wasted a runner attack increase 18% here. Because it could be this one, it could be on a gear 5, right? Now you wasted a 18% here. Then you need to grind more to make a universal set for other runner or other, other runners. Because you might as well just put 160 defense. 160 defense just for additional for Niji. And Niji will eat that good because he main defense. Because he had 50% defense increase. He eat that shit a lot. Like I would say to people, like don't copy and paste some of the YouTuber, bro. Like they have infinite money, they have infinite shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think you clearly copy the stats of them making it, right? Even though you did not copy how they make their set, but you copied their stats. Their stat is trash. It's pure trash, like most of the YouTuber. Bro, I have 1k gem. I was wondering if I go for Leo or safe. I just say safe. I have in level 80. Just safe. Because Leo is very annoying for runners, but level 80 it is very annoying already for runners. You don't need level 100. You might say, oh, level 100 will be more tanky, but the thing is, you're still very weak against Kizaru, even though you're level 100. So there's no need for you to be level 100. You know what I'm saying? Because the difference between you become level 100 and level 80 against Kizaru is no different. And also, like for stats making, like I do recommend people to, like, for example, I give you this kind of stats, right? Like I do think people need to realize how to make a stats that save your resource. For example, this stats right here, right? I made whole 18%, right? Even though I make something like this, right? Attack, and then 14%. But the thing is, 14% is replaceable because you get this shit for free. Like like every pink metal event, you get this shit for free. So it is very replaceable. But later on, I can add 18% attack, and then here I put defend. Right, 3 defend. But the thing is, I don't mix it. So basically, next time if I want to make a HP attack, then I can use the auto metal to put the attack on, right? Not using this, you know what I'm saying? I will save this for the defense metal. You know what I'm saying? For the HP defense, and then this one for the HP attack. I don't have character of the same art to get good metal for my main 3 Luffy, and out of the different art I have blow up only 2. I actually don't get you what I mean. You mean like Dressrosa? Oh, you mean like Dressrosa, something like that? Then you should use Dressrosa. You know what? You don't have Dressrosa, right? Luffy Law and the Luffy Gear 4, like, it's pretty much like easy to get. Like for the stats make, and also like, and because you're a new player, right? And because you're a new player, you use 3 18% and then use 1 14%. Remember, 1 14%. Don't achieve 70%. Because if you achieve 70%, you're losing additional 18%. Right? Because 14% is already close to 70%. It's fine losing that 2 extra percent. Even though it's not like a perfect set, but you're able to save out 1 extra 18% for another set. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't overuse 18%. See, like how flexible my metal set is here. Like it's so flexible. Like you see this shit right here. It's so flexible. You know what I'm saying? Like I can show you right here too. Like, for this set right here, look. For current law, for this one right here, see, I use 14% because I'm on short on runners 18%. I do have runner 18%, but I don't want to use it. I want to wait for the next runner how it goes, right? And also, not only that, this is a flexible pick too. You know, so this is a flexible numbers for any like runners, like any character too. Like imagine like next character is gonna be attacker runners. Then after you kill people, you can cap, right? Then you can use this on that new characters. I mean, that's more like a more deep of saving stuff. I don't think you guys able to know what I'm trying to talk, but this is more like a deeper of saving. You know what I'm saying? And also HP, if you don't have like 70%, it's fine because after 54% HP, higher than that, the benefit that you get is really low. Is really low. You still get the benefit after 54% HP, but it's low. It's not high. It's not that high, guys. So the base is higher than the HP. Then save it. Anti-flash. Then save it. Don't worry about the percentage. You know what I'm saying? Just save it for the real set. And especially save it for the new EX. Because new EX give you the direction of making your set. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because that new EX is going to be survived for 6 months. And you're going to have experience for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Then save it. I do have it too. Like, look. Like for this one, right? I can transfer 18%. I have 5 too, but I'm not in a hurry. Like, dude, I have like, dude, I have 5 too. See? Like, dude, I have 6. Like, I'm not in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can make a perfect set, but that 2% is not worth it for me to current line to put it, right? Because first of all, like that 2% won't make any more difference. Like, might as well just save it for more, right? We don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would tell you guys, 70% HP plus 70% defense or attack up, you're losing values. Just saying, especially when your unit is already having increased defense or attack, you're losing value. Especially after after 3 of this events. Like for me, from my understanding of the game, HP has lower value than the base stats, attack or defense up. Just saying. They have HP is the lowest value out of from the attack or defense. This is why like flat is really strong. Right, this is why like flat is so strong. No, not the HP. The HP thing is trash. Like 600 is trash. Like flat is so strong. You know why? Because the game mechanic itself, right? Like I can talk like dude, because the main game mechanic itself. For example, I have 300 more attacks, right? The thing is, you have 1k more HP, right? But the thing is, you're losing how many HP? You're losing how many HP? Like you're losing how many defense? You're losing 300 defense. But my one attack against 0 defense is how much? Is 2 attack. It's double. Because in the game is 1 damage against 1 defense equals 0.5 damage. But the thing is, if you have 1 attack against 0 defense is equal 2. So basically, 300 attack against 0 attack 0 defense is equal 600 damage against you. And not only that, 600 damage is with increased attack increase. For example, like some unit get benefit of it because attack increase, right? But the thing is, if you have 70% HP, that 2k HP, it doesn't make any difference because I have attack increase, or I have more damage. I have attack damage deal, like more increased damage deal by 30% or something like that. Then you're gonna take more damage too because you're taking more damage. So that 2k like extra HP, like that means like, for my example, is like, I don't know if you guys get it. So that means like after 56% like HP, the value, it goes down immediately. It's not that HP doesn't have its value. It does, but after certain percentage, right? The value will go down dramatically. I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you should know what I mean, right? Unless you're playing on a character that based on HP. For example, like Whitebeard, right? Then sure, you can max HP. You can even max with this kind of HP. Right? With this kind of HP, with Whitebeard, right? With certainty. Then you can do it, right? Because what all Whitebeard do is skill 2. All he has is skill 2. If his skill 2 doesn't tank a mod, he will be dead, right? He have no use. You know what I'm saying? Like only certain character need that. But for a lot of character, it doesn't need that. For example, if I here try to do a 70% HP and 70% attack defense, no, 70% HP and 70% defense, I only have extra 1k here. That means in the game I only have, because I have 160%, so that means in the game I only have 2k extra. 2k extra HP. Right? But the thing is, what I'm losing value over here, I'm losing 300 over here. And 300 over here, I have this. I have the increase defense. So how many you are losing? Right? This 50%. So you're basically losing a lot. Not only that, because of law, right? You will take a lot of skill damage if it's not like ignore defense. So you're gonna take a lot of damage. You're gonna tank a lot of damage with extra 30%. Not only that, you have your support too, right? David Boy, you get what you say. Yeah, basically, you, right? 50%. So 50% of 300 is around 150%. 150. So basically, I'm having 450. 450, and then I have my support, then I get more defend up. So I don't really like, and also 70% HP and 70% defense, you're actually wasting what? You're wasting 18%, by the way. You know what I'm saying? You know how much that costs? Because right now HP is a mandatory for every like thing. HP defense, HP attack, HP defense, HP attack. Like how many HP you need it for every set? You need HP. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just save that extra 18% for the other other metals? Since that last 18% is not that high value, and not only that, because you're using for 18%, meaning you're sacrificing two extra percentage, right? It's 72%, if I remember the calculation right. Right? For 18% is 72%. Yeah, 70%. You're missing 2%. And not only that, that extra 18%, the value is low. You know what I'm saying? David boy, like the chat. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you're losing 2%. Also, not only that, you're losing extra 18%. And also that 18% is not really high value. The value versus the flat one is not even comparable. Just saying. So for me, three HP is good, totally good enough. Like 18% HP is very good enough. Like it's just very good enough. You don't need 70% HP. Unless you want 70% HP because some character, right? A lot of your skill is based on HP. Then sure, then you use it. Because you do get benefit from the HP, right? Your skill, your kit, and all that. But, you know, some unit, you don't get the benefit. Then it is not very recommendable. Because this game is one attack versus one defense equals 0.2 defense. You know, 0.5 damage. The defense will take 0.5 damage. That means one attack versus 0 defense equal 2 damage. This is why ignore defense is so strong, right? To totally force ignore defense damage into the base like one attack versus one defense, you need to have 75% damage reduction. Right? You need to 75% damage reduction to let that ignore defense against damage reduction unit to become equal to one attack versus one defense damage. I mean, my English is not like perfect, but if you guys know what I mean, like basically just brain deadly, right? To absolutely like stop ignore defense with like no attack increase dealt, you need 75% damage reduction at least. God damn. I yapping too long, bro, actually. Basically, this is how you able to calculate the game, able to calculate the damage. You know, once you all know all this shit, like you know which character to be pulled, which character not to be pulled. HP is the best on character get value increase attack based on HP. That's gonna be crazy, bro. Increase attack based on HP pool is gonna be the meta as shit if that happen. Because HP you get 4K, by the way. You get 4K. Imagine you base on HP, bro. It's crazy. Like based on defense is already crazy because defense already has his defense mechanic, right? He already defending, and then you turn the defense into attack, which is like Nuzuru. Why Nuzuru broken? Because defense give him defense, then he can turn defense into attack. Basically, the defense that he had can turn into a defense and attack for him. It's the same thing with Gear 5 too, right? Like Gear 5, like attack becoming attack, also becoming defense. This is why increase max attack on Gear 5 have more benefit. But of course, this one that I'm making here is just budget version, playable thing. This is not the final form, but of course, Gear 5 right now is not that broken, so there's no point of making him the best stats. And also I make him the best stat on before on his release. This is the best stats, right? I give you the look. Look, this is the best stats, right? 18% on one side, and then max attack, right? 118% and 2 attack, and then 3 straw hat. You know why I made this flat 18%? Because in the future use, I can use it on the other unit. I can use it on other unit, on other runners, especially on the runners, right? This is a runner medal, right? This is more like an in-depth of saving, You need to know how to save. That's how I save my resource. See, I use straw hat on one side, I use the flat on one side because later on I may be able to use this. But the thing is, right now, because Big Mom set got buff, there's no point for this because 40% cast speed is insane. And I really like cast speed set. Because once you use the cast speed set, everything just feels slow. You cannot go back anymore. Like, I try to go back, like, fuck this shit, bro. It's too goddamn slow. Like, literally, it's too goddamn slow. 20% versus 40% is just huge, bro. Like, it's too huge of a difference. Because you're being, like, pulling, and then you try to dodge or use his skill, and then pulling again, something like that. This is why, like, Caspi said, increases value. Because you can dodge, and then pull again, or you can stop, or you can pull again in a faster way. Something like that. For BB, I try to make a perfect set, but I did make a perfect set on early on. But like, BB is so trash, bro. Because fucking Nuzuro do better job than him. Oh my god. Whoa. When Nuzuro replaced the job of BB, like, what is the point of BB releasing BB? Basically, BB is a scam. Anyways, I think that's it for the stream. I think I yapped too long, actually. I actually yapped too long. Holy fuck. I have no voice, actually. Almost no voice. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's stream. And let me see, is Sabo worth 25,000? 80% people say no, 20% say yes. Yeah, it's a no for me too. But I do think Sabo, if it's like 1.5k or 2k, I would say, like, if it's like 1.5k, I think it's gonna be like a lot of people gonna pull his banner. Because I do think Sabo as a One Piece character, it is really like, like attractive, right? I'm saying attractive not as a man to man thing. You know what I'm saying? More like a it's more like a Zoro. It's more like you like Zoro. You know what I'm saying? He had that aura shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more like an aura thing. You like his aura, something like that. Dude, imagine like that Sabo like Opetesia against Emu. Like goddamn, you know how's that aura, bro? And he escaped Emu, by the way, despite Emu being so broken on lately manga episode or manga chapter. Anyways, I gotta dip later, boys. Thank you for watching.